What's going on, guys? It's Terry with Team EFX here, and today I want to talk to you about training your brain. And what I mean by training your brain, guys, is I mean training the chemical system and the processes in your brain that are going to make you a better lifter. Now, I see it all the time. I travel a lot for work, and I go into these gyms, these hardcore powerlifting gyms. They got the chains, they got the bands, and they've got the loud music playing, and they're hitting the smelling salts, and they're smacking each other. Cool, if that's the way you want to go about your day, man, I'm all for it. But what people need to realize is that everything you do in your lifting career has to revolve around the competition. So if you're going into the gym and you're listening to this hard music and you're getting fired up, you're releasing adrenaline. You are releasing hormones in your brain that are going to make you hit these big lifts. But if you can go into the gym and keep your brain and your mindset calm, if you can keep your energy output at a minimum, if you can keep your brain relaxed so you can still hit these lifts, if you can go in and do 75% for 5 reps on deadlift or 5 sets of 5, relaxed and in a calm state the whole time without having to get the energy and everything fired up. When you go into these competitions and you need to hit that big lift, and the crowd's screaming at you and the music's playing and your friends are smacking you and everybody's getting hyped up for you to hit this lift, you're probably going to hit it because your body is going to release, you guessed it, adrenaline. And adrenaline is a hell of a drug, just like fight or flight syndrome. When you see a 200-pound, man pick up an entire car, or a 90-pound woman pick up an entire car off of a baby. Just things like that. Fight or flight syndrome is real, and it's thanks to adrenaline and other chemicals released by the brain. So if you can keep your adrenal system impact in training at a minimum, when you need your adrenal system to kick in, it'll be that much more effective. But if you're constantly ingesting caffeinated beverages every day, nonstop, I don't know how many times I see people drinking 3 or 4 Monsters a day, a pre-workout, and then going into training, going home passing out and waking up tired the next day. You guys are shooting your adrenaline systems to the max, and it's not healthy because your body won't be able to react and adapt to the situations where it needs to release actual adrenaline because you want to hit this big lift, because it's already doing it all the time, non-stop. So I like to keep the caffeine to a minimum. When I lift, I like to listen to music that reminds me of happy things. Believe it or not, some of the music I listen to, I actually listen to Disney music because it reminds me of my mom. Reminds me of my mother, and it keeps me happy. So it keeps me in a calm state of mind. I listen to a lot of opera. I grew up listening to opera, so I listen to a lot of opera. Things that I can trace back to my roots that keep me calm, that calm me down and keep me in a happy state. I also, don't like the smacking and stuff like that before a big lift. Now, granted, if I am 2 weeks out from a competition and I'm hitting openers or I'm trying to, hit big lifts like a big log press, I will have my training partner, keep in mind I only have one training partner, smack me, fire me up, Maybe I'll do some smelling salts, but typically we try to avoid that stuff because we don't want to overtax our adrenal system for the competition. One of the greatest strongmen of all time is Jonas Savickas. Trains alone. He doesn't like to train with people. Typically, 4 out of 5 days I train alone. I put my headphones in, I listen to my calm music, and I train alone. I see people on bodybuilding days, if they're doing dumbbell bench or tricep extensions, they're grunting and they're forcing themselves to get these last reps. I never have seen, if you're a competitive strength athlete, and I'm not saying a bodybuilder, because obviously you have to reach that hypertrophy phase, but if you're a competitive athlete in powerlifting or strongman, I've never understood why people are grunting to get bodybuilding accessories. You're doing unnecessary stress and you're putting unnecessary stress on your body. Just be robotic in these lifts. You should be able to do them while you're asleep. You do them for a pump and that's it. You don't need to be grunting and everything to get dumbbell flies. You know what I'm saying? So guys, remember, training, you do the recovery, you do the food, you have the program that can set you over the bar, you do everything you need to do, but are you really taking that next step and training your brain and the chemical processes in your body to make you that much more effective on the platform or on the stage or wherever you are, whatever you're competing in life, CrossFit, anything like that? Are you really doing everything you can to make yourself better at the sport? Remember guys, I'm Terry with Team EFX Sports, and I'll see you next time.